Alright, so let's raise a hypothetical. If you were ever invited over to my place, you came into my room, and you asked if you could sit on my bed, I would probably say no. In a worst case scenario, you sat on my bed without even asking me first, effectively broke my heart, then I would probably tell you to get off my bed. Of course, if you asked because of specifically there was nowhere else to sit, I would go get you a chair or something. Here's a chair that I brought from the other room. You can sit on this all you want, but keep your ass off my bed. And so essentially the only exceptions to this would be, one, if I was trying to be super polite to you, two, if I was going to wash the sheets slash blankets slash pillowcase the next day or something along those lines, or three, if you came over to my place so that we could do things specifically on my bed in the first place. You know, like building a pillow fort and playing Pokemon cards in it or something. And so, as you might have guessed, the explanation for this, for lack of a better word, complex of mine is because I don't like people getting my bed dirty. And this is pretty much how it's been ever since I was in elementary school all the way to the college years and now, basically. I think I made enough of a point back then about no one being allowed on my bed that my friends used to actually identify me as, you know, the person who you can't sit on his bed. If I had like more than one friend over and one of those friends was in the know, he would kind of preemptively tell the others to don't go on my bed. And so yeah, I can't really imagine what kind of impression I gave off to people just by being so picky. Probably something along the lines of, hey, fuck you, asshole, you come over to my place all the time and let you sit on my fucking bed, what the fuck is the big deal? Why won't I be able to fucking sit on your bed? Maybe if you fucking gave us a chair to sit on, we wouldn't have to fucking sit on your bed. Which is definitely a fair argument, I would say, if we both had the same viewpoint of bed cleanliness or whatever. So anyways, today is the day that I finally give an explanation to my complex in the form of this video that none of those people will probably ever watch, and to prove that I am not an asshole just because I think everybody's vile and disgusting and germ-infested. And so yeah, that's pretty much the way it goes, and the reason behind this is not because I'm some fuck-ass who just thinks you personally are a disgusting, vile piece of shit. It's because I think everybody is vile and disgusting. Okay, don't feel like I personally think you're disgusting. I think everybody is disgusting, as in, I wouldn't even let me sit on my bed if I were you. Okay, I'm the person who I don't allow to sit on my bed the most. But then I also guess I'm the person who I let sit on my bed the most as well. But that's only because I'm me, and I live with me, and I sleep with me every night, so... The reason that there's a 100% denial rate for other people and not me is because if you did come over to my place, then the circumstances are probably that you were outside before you came into my house and stepped in my room and tried to fucking get on my bed. And so that's pretty much the main disqualifier right there. If you were outside before you came over to my place, then I'm not letting you on my fucking bed. And so yeah, as aforementioned, the reasoning behind this is because I like to keep my bed clean and you're fucking dirty. But you gotta see where I'm coming from here, or rather where you're coming from, because consider the circumstances of you coming over to my place. In order to come over to my place, you have to leave your place, which means you have to go outside, and outside is so fucking gross. You realize how fucking disgusting outside is? Just by walking through the air that's out there, you're automatically absorbing this disgusting mixture of aromas from various sources into your clothes and into your hair and onto your skin. And then you come into my house and then you ask if you can sit on my bed so you can wipe all of that shit all over my bed sheets and my pillow so that I can fucking smell that shit at night when I'm trying to have a nice sleep. Hell, that's not even considering the other shit. Like, I don't fucking know you. I mean, technically I do, that's why I invited you over maybe, but I don't fucking know you. I don't fucking know you. You could be wearing those pair of jeans for like the 4th time without washing them, which is admittedly what I do, which is why I'm not allowed on my bed either. And so it's because of this reason that pretty much the only instance where I'll let you sit on my bed is if we're having, I don't know, like a sleepover at my place or something, and I just witnessed you take a shower. Okay, not like directly witness, but I saw you like go into my bathroom and I heard the shower turn on, so I assume you took a shower and you weren't just faking it and giving me a more expensive water bill just to trick me into thinking you showered so you can sit on my bed being dirty and just totally fuck up my life. But yeah, you gotta shower and you gotta put on a fresh pair of clothes, not a pair of clothes, a fresh set of clothes and not the ones you were wearing before you showered. I don't get how people do that. That's fucking gross, dude. How can your clothes were dirty and then you go shower, you got clean, and then you put the dirty clothes back on. So yeah, you gotta shower and you gotta have a fresh set of clothes. But wait, there's more. Like I said a few seconds ago, I don't fucking know you. I don't know how every single person showers, but what I do know from living with various people is that definitely not everybody showers the same as each other and as me. I've lived with some pretty fucking disgusting people who brought to my attention the existence of 2-minute showers, and somehow these were quote showers unquote, where the person went in, came out 2 minutes later and pretty much smelled worse than he did before he went into the shower. And the bathroom would smell like shit too for some reason from him taking a shower. I don't know if this is because he's using those fucking stupid ass Axe soaps or shampoos that are targeted towards men for some fucking ridiculous reason and people actually buy them. But what I do know is that shit was pretty damn fucking gross. Okay, so me personally, I take on average 20-minute showers, which I will admit is pretty lengthy and maybe even wasteful of water pretty much, but no, not but. And so because of that, I'll concede that a 10-minute shower is, I guess, a quick one, and a 15-minute one is like average for everybody. But yo, what the fuck? 2 minutes? What the fuck could you possibly manage to clean in that amount of time? 2 minutes is like literally just walking into the bathroom, taking off your clothes, turning on the water, waiting till it gets relatively warm, getting a little bit wet, and then walking right out again. Do you know how many crevices there are on the human body that you need to cover? And while we're on the topic of showers, I guess I'm just gonna have to try to defend myself about another habit of showers, that being the one that I shower before I go to sleep and not when I wake up in the morning after I sleep. I always thought my way was normal. It kind of makes sense that you shower before you sleep because you want to be clean while you're in bed or whatever, right? And I admit that there's some things that are negative, I guess, like such as sleeping with wet hair or whatever, but you can blow dry that right before you go to sleep or whatever. But yeah, I thought this was the norm. Then, I don't know, fucking other people happened. At some point in school or whatever, people were like, hey, I shower in the morning, what the fuck is wrong with you? Now people bagging on me, my lifestyle. What the fuck is wrong with me? What the fuck is wrong with you? And then we'd have our little back and forth arguments. And as far as I can remember, the strongest argument that was made for the morning shower people was that you shower in the morning because when you wake up you feel dirty, so you shower and you feel clean and refreshed so you can start your day, which I will admit to halfway because I do occasionally take showers in the morning when I pull all-nighters, whatever, and I feel refreshed from them, and it makes me want to feel it makes me want to start my day well, you know, hype day, whatever. But it has nothing to do with cleanliness or dirtiness, or well, it does if I pulled an all-nighter and didn't shower at night and feel dirty, so I take a shower in the morning and feel clean. But if you shower at night, then there is no problem, because if I fucking showered and went into bed and then just lied there for 8 hours, there's no reason that my body would be dirty. Maybe the reason you fucking feel dirty in the morning is because you were dirty when you went to sleep, and then you wallowed in your dirtiness for 8 hours in your bed, made your bed dirty as well, so when you woke up, you were just in this double orgy of dirt. Meanwhile, a couple blocks over, I'm in my house, I showered at night, I was clean. I went to bed, I was clean, bed was clean, we stayed clean for 8 hours, wake up, don't feel dirty, we still feel fucking clean. Didn't do anything, why would I feel dirty? All I got to do is brush my teeth and wash my face and shit, because I'm an adult and I know how to prepare for life. So what were we talking about? I don't remember, but time for another anecdote. So if there was ever a time where I went against my bed values, it was understandably during the most trying part of my life, college. So in those years, because basically I didn't have my parents to occasionally do my laundry for me, and because in general I'm a lazy piece of shit, I would let my laundry kind of well up and the bed laundry kind of become dirtier than usual. And so that was kind of tempting in that since they were dirtier than they used to be, relatively whatever, then I would be more tempted to sleep on them without showering. And because we're talking about college, of course, you add on this other influential factor of pulling so many all-nighters that you kind of just want to KO on your bed when you're done with your work, if you actually ever finished your work, or if you're just calling it quits because you're a pathetic loser, without showering. You just want to KO right away. Why would I want to spend another 10 minutes awake showering and So yeah, key thing I'm trying to convey here is that it was really tempting, but I'm proud to say that I never 100% caved because I had these backup plans, you know? So backup plan number 1 was just falling asleep, KOing. Yes, you were able to KO, but you were just gonna KO on your fucking chair in front of your desk, as in you literally just knocked out. You didn't even give yourself enough time to stand up off the chair and then go to walk to your bed or whatever and you fall down there. The bed was only like half a foot away from your chair. If that didn't work and you were really feeling like taking a good nap or whatever, backup plan 2 was me specifically bringing a sleeping bag to my apartment / dorm or whatever, not to camp outside or anything as if I was anticipating anything social like that, but so I could sleep on the floor with some relative softness from the sleeping bag and its little built-in pillow and not dirty my bed. And if there was one supplementary lesson that I learned from doing this, it's that the more uncomfortable of a position you sleep in, the more likely you are to wake up to the 7,000 alarms that you set on your phone and whatnot. Then the last resort, beyond falling asleep on a chair and using the sleeping bag, even then, it would be sleeping on the bed, but not 100% so. What I would do is I would take my chair, slide it right next to my bed, sit on it upside down like, so that like the 80% of my lower body was on the chair, and my head and upper torso were on my bed, on the edge of my bed. So it was like I was sitting, but like rotated 90 degrees. And so I wasn't using my pillow or anything in this case. I would just lie my head on the edge of my bed, which is extra points because that's the edge is like somewhere that you barely touch when you're using the bed normally, so it doesn't dirty any important part. I think my reasoning back then was that my main body gets much dirtier than your hair and your head does. So yeah, that's the end of that anecdote, and with that said, what was the point of this video again? And that, folks, is why nobody ever comes home.